Good morning, and here's the flash schedule for today, Sunday, 23rd of June, 2024. We begin with Max Airline. Lagos to Abuja flight takes up at 9:20 a.m., 11 a.m. Lagos to Kano, 11 a.m. and 7:55 p.m. Lagos to Sokoto, 9:20 a.m. and 11 a.m. Lagos to Maiduguri, 9:20 a.m. Arik Air. Lagos to Abuja flight takes about 6:50 a.m., 2:20 p.m. and 6:10 p.m. Lagos to Port Harcourt, 10:40 a.m. and 5:10 p.m. Lagos to Benin, 7 a.m. Lagos to Warri, 9:50 a.m. Ibom Air. Lagos to Abuja flight takes about 8 a.m., 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. Lagos to Uyo, 8:10 a.m. and 3:10 p.m. APs. Lagos to Abuja flight takes about 6 a.m., 1:45 p.m., 5:50 p.m. and 9:50 p.m. Lagos to Port Harcourt, 6:45 a.m. Lagos to Benin, 3:25 p.m. Lagos to Kano, 2:05 p.m. And that's the flight schedule for today. Many thanks for listening.
You've just listened to Flight Schedule, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
I'm cruising in my beamer. I'm tuning to another Balaja cause the information is so accurate in the TV sound. Lagos Traffic Radio, reliable info. With the timely update, they might show you where you go follow. Roadblock it there, trailer throwing, load for Surulere. Today, I no go delay. I go follow Siroto 96.1. Lagos Traffic Radio, providing accurate traffic reporting. The objective in Lagos Traffic Radio, providing travel advisory every day. Lagos Traffic Radio, providing accurate traffic reporting. 96.1 Lagos Traffic Radio, providing travel advisory every day. Every day, damn sure. Every day, damn guide you. Every day, them giving you information. From Lagos to the police.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Yes, moving Lagos forward is our business right here every day of the week. All right, so far so good. We have a very beautiful traffic here and there in most part of town, looking very cool and calm because it's Sunday. Yeah, that's how Sunday looks like. You know, sometimes you just wish every day should just be Sunday. But hey, come on, that's the wishful thinking. All right, so Remember, you can always share with me your travel experience. Early risers who are on the road right now, share with me. Let me know how things are looking like at your end. I hope it's really, really looking cool and calm. You can as well call to confirm. I mean, just to confirm that to me and say, John, truly, it's a seamless traffic flow in my area. Okay, and that's 08. Just dial 0809 912 0777 or 0915 3877 You can as well share it on the WhatsApp platform using 0809 912 0777. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, and most part of town still looks very, very beautiful. Talking about those of you around Bagada. Yes, in and out is looking very fantastic. Heading towards the island that's using the Third Milan Bridge is also a very friendly movement right now. And do remember, it's 80 kilometers per hour on the Third Milan Bridge. Don't drive beyond that speed limit. Okay, we love you. We care about you. We don't want it to. We don't want to mourn. We don't want to cry. We don't want to be sad that we lost you. So please drive safely at all times. Yeah, there are avoidable accidents. Accidents that shouldn't even happen in the first place. Imagine someone driving with, while making phone calls, without using hands-free. One hand with a phone, the other hand on the steering, and you want to show that, yes, you are an expert. You've been driving for decades and what have you. Hey, there's nothing like I'm an expert here. Safety is safety. All right, so don't joke with safety, and don't learn safety by accidents. Okay, don't come and say, I have experience. No, not that kind of experience. Hey, don't lose your life because you want to prove to someone that you are an expert. Please drive safely at all time. Don't because making a phone calls while driving is just like an attempt to commit suicide, and that's why it's against the law. Even the commit suicide itself is a criminal offense. So don't dare it, please. Don't drink and drive as well. Don't drive under the influence of alcohol and what have you. All that will affect your physical state, your mental state. It will affect your balance. So we love you. Don't do any of your loved ones are waiting to receive you as well. So ensure that you practice safety at all times. Each time you are behind the wheels, safety first. Okay? Don't joke with that word. Safety is all about safety. And as road users, pedestrians, don't engage in using earpiece, because you might lose concentration as well. Before you know, you start walking where cars are passing, and you might just have hit and run. Hey, who cares? So please don't endanger your lives when you are walking by the roadside. Okay, concentration. All right, okay, back to beautiful inspirational music that will make you feel like, yes, we're back again. It's a brand new week, and you're looking forward to an amazing week all through from now till the end of the week. All right, I've got Rotimi Keys, and it's got this beautiful song talking about Uri Ofesha. Our existence, being alive with all the ups and downs, with all the that life usually bring our ways. They say life is not a bed of roses. There are times you go high, there are times you just on a low key. But in everything that we go through, it's all about Oriofe. When I say Oriofe, I'm talking about grace. The grace, it's all about grace. There are some things you don't work for it. In fact, you don't even merit it in the first place, so not even to work for it. It just come to you like that. Do you work to be alive today? Do you think it's by your power? Do you even think it's by balanced diet? Don't let me go there. There are so many things that will just think that it's our making or something. No, it's grace. It's grace. You're going out and coming in. It's not by your making as well. Sleeping and waking up is not your making. It's just grace. And so we appreciate grace this morning. You don't have to overspeed this morning because there's no reason for that. We're not racing. We're not competing with other, motorists. You just do you. Okay? Do you this morning and be good. and joining me in the studio is Dele Agadomo. Good morning to you.
Good morning, John.
Happy Sunday.
Wish you the same.
Yes, we are in for a fresh week, a fresh start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
You're thinking about where's this guy? Where's John going to again?
It's a new week. You know, I'm always ready for you now. It's a new week.
Yeah.
And brand new week. And I mean, there's a lot of optimism, and people are looking forward to great things happening for them this week in every area of their lives, me inclusive. So we're all looking forward to brighter, better things happening this week.
Yeah, and okay, we still have like 7 more days before June will be over. Yeah, 7 more days.
Okay, yeah. I think
This time next week will be the last Sunday of the month and the last day of June as well.
another one's gone.
Yeah, and then crossing over to the second half of the year.
Of the year.
Wow.
This year has been very fast.
Exactly.
And I think one of us was complaining that this month of June, too fast. Too fast. What is going on? Too fast. I said, well, we can't ask it to go slower, because there are so many people who enjoy the fact that it's going fast. Some people also will not enjoy the fact that it's moving very fast. But the only thing we can do is try to make the best use of that time, whatever time that we have.
Yeah.
Or live well per time, or live well per day. At the end of the day, count your blessings, celebrate your successes.
Yeah.
Even when you fail at some things, or you feel that you have not succeeded at doing some things, you don't beat yourself up over it. Just look at where you have missed it, learn from it, and then move on.
That's
and
right.
Be better.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing to do. That way, we'll give ourselves less hypertension. We give ourselves less stress. The things that you cannot do, or you feel that you don't have enough resources per time to do them at that time, just let it go. Commit it into the hands of your Creator, and just find the best ways to live and be happy with yourself.
Yes, sir.
And then with people around you. That's the best thing. And I always tell people that once you're good with yourself, you're good with your Creator, every other thing will follow suit. And anybody who refuses to be good with you, well, that's the person's cup of tea, really.
Yes,
you can't beat yourself up over people who do not want to relate with you or associate with you for whatever reason. You can only make sure that if at any point in time those people need your help, you're there. That's the best thing.
That's the best. Wow, I like the fact that you emphasize be happy with yourself. A lot of people place their happiness on people that this person should make me happy.
It's not going to work, because you're putting unnecessary pressure on that other person. Because your happiness should depend on yourself. You should find ways. You should do things and find ways to make yourself happy. Be at peace with yourself. And so whoever is coming, the person will know that, okay, this person is at peace with himself or herself. So if I'm coming in, I can't come in with my baggage. Do you understand? Because definitely the person who is happy with themselves and has created that atmosphere around themselves, if you come with a baggage, the person will repel it. So you see there's a clash.
Absolutely.
So, but the best thing is, if you're bringing anybody into your life, make sure it's not somebody who's going to come in to tilt the balance of things that you have built, so to speak. If it is, then just keep at arm's length.
I'm just looking at the driver right now. Someone was driving at this time, and who perhaps right now, yes, at the moment, this morning, and coming out from his house is looking sad, depressed, and all of that. Such people, they can just transfer aggression to.
Oh, of course. We have a lot of
now,
people.
how do we curtail this issue of aggression? You passing on, perhaps you see a traffic manager now. Instead of it to just, he has not done anything bad to you.
Well,
Just transfer it immediately.
Yeah, I have seen things like that. I mean, it just goes to show that, look, we all have things we are burdened with. And if you're going through something and you can't talk, you don't have that one person that you can talk to about it. The person may not necessarily have a solution for you, but the fact that you can share that with someone else, you have halved that burden. So you know that whatever happens, the best thing is, okay, so this thing that's happening right now, how did it start? What is going on? A lot of times we don't like to face, we don't like to confront the things that we're faced with because we feel that I can't even think about it. I can't even find a solution. But the first solution should be, what is wrong? Identify it. What is wrong, or what is going on? Why am I feeling this way? What triggered this feeling? When you begin to ask those questions, then you are trying to, it's like an onion, you're trying to peel back the different layers to know what is actually. And if we take that time, no matter, it could be 10 minutes, it could be 15 minutes, depending on how long the person has been able to cultivate this habit. It could take you 5-10 minutes to do that, maybe in the morning while you're praying. What is wrong with it? Ask yourself those questions. Identify what the triggers are, or what led you to that point where you wake up and you're leaving the house, you're angry. Is it your spouse? Is it your children? Is it the economic situation? Is it the environment? It could be anything. So if you're able to identify it, then you have started the process of solving the problem. So don't take it on the road, especially if you're going to be driving, because you'd pass on that aggression to other road users, to pedestrians, to the traffic managers. Even when you get to the office, to your colleagues in the office, you pass it on to them. And then it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
And definitely that day will not end well. It won't end well. And then you go back home, you pass it on to the children and to the spouse, and the cycle continues.
You just have to heal.
Yes.
Heal fast.
And a lot of things we don't do here in this part of the world. We don't make our time for ourselves. Making our time for yourself, it may not be your time for a vacation. You don't necessarily have to travel out of the country, but you could leave your normal environment and just go somewhere, even if it's for a weekend, where you can be yourself, where you can fresh air, where you can let down your hair, as we say, and think, reminisce, process everything that's happened, where you are, where you're going, or where you're headed, and then you come back refreshed.
Dele, what we're saying right now is very applicable, very timely as we wrap up the first half of the year. This is time to actually take stocks and see how far have I gone in the first half, January to June, and then begin to project, okay, July to December, this is what should happen, and all of that, begin to make some changes. Thank you so much for always sharing your experience.
I see that it started raining.
Wow, that's true.
What the weatherman said will rain. We'll be experiencing some rains this morning.
Of course, this is a season. This is a season.
Yeah, so you can see that Bagada and also the
Oshodi Apapa Expressway is drizzling there, and the roads
is also drizzling already. I think also Anthony is beginning to experience some of that as well.
The whole of Bagada too. Wow. So you need to ensure your Wi-Fi is functional.
Oh yeah. That's very important.
Very, very
important. Extremely important. If they're not pushing, buy another one.
It's already working.
Yes.
So, them already put it on. Ensure it's clean up the windscreen so you can see visibility. All right, Contrast confirmed that we're still having very good on most parts of the roads in Lagos.
Okay.
And so we just pray that today will be an accident-free day, impediment-free day.
Yes, I always keep my fingers crossed for that.
And so far so good. We don't have a major impediment, like some other time.
Okay.
Where that will block the entire road. You know, so it's been a minimal impediments.
That's good. Good to hear that.
Yeah. All right, and that's it for me this morning. Dela Galva will continue with Sunday Morning Express. My name is John Omoaka. Do have a beautiful Sunday.